Hi, my name's Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Land Rover Discovery, then I'll take you for riding it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it.
It's a 2.2 SD4 HSE automatic, 2015 on a 15 plate, has done 63,197 miles, will have done more by the time I finish this test drive, 2 registered owners, MOT until the 27th of the 4th 2022, fuel economy, urban 37.4 miles per gallon, extra urban 50.8 miles per gallon, combined is 44.9 miles per gallon, has a 0 to 60 time of 8.4 seconds, a top speed of 117 miles per hour out of a 4-cylinder 187 brake horsepower 16 valve engine. Road tax 6 months is £137.50 and 12 months is £250. Documented service history, 15th of the 4th 2016 at 13,366 miles, Paragon Land Rover, 27th of the 3rd 2017 at 23,899 miles, Conway Land Rover, 10th of the 5th 2018 35,196 miles, Conway Land Rover, 14th of the 2nd 2020 at 53,288 miles, Rybrook Land Rover.
Finished in Loire Blue Metallic, and I think it's almond interior. Big, the Land Rover badges right across the bonnet there, Discovery. Front parking sensors, LED running lights, high pressure headlamp wash. The 5 split spoke alloys, Goodyear Wrangler tyres all round, wheel arch protectors there. As I've mentioned before in other videos, the pedestrian airbag there, a curtain that shoots out in case you hit a pedestrian, stops them probably coming through the windscreen but getting hurt as well. Power folding door mirrors, the sill protectors, keyless lock, keyless entry, so you just come back to the car like so, and that's it, that's the door open, as long as you've got the key in your pocket. Now, it doesn't have rear privacy glass, and to be honest, I always think they look better without rear privacy glass, but I don't know, that's up to you. Power open, power closed tailgate, 6 and 7 seats in the back, which I'm not even going to try and get into. The rear roller blind there, the load cover, which you just have to make sure you don't get caught on the 6th and 7th seat belt there. Reversing sensors, power close. Just in there you've got the reversing camera, rear wash wipe, and also the tailgate spoiler. Jeez, that was a struggle getting in. It's lovely out here when it is lovely, but when it's not, it's horrible. It's freezing today. Anyway, so I think it's the colour's called almond interior, and it's really nice. A very subtle colour combination. And as I say, we've got the big pan roof here, right from the driver's head to the back of my head here. Nice high seats. Got cup holders. Let's see. A little place to put your phone. That's come off. My camera was resting on there. Just put that back on. The Isofix rear child seat anchor points. Parcel nets in the back there. Power socket. Now, is that a USB or is it a power socket? It's a power socket. And then we've got airbags in the A pillar, the B pillar, the C pillar, and the D pillar. So lovely, nice and safe car, and you feel safe in it, to be fair. These back seats are higher up than the front seats, so you see over the driver. It's lovely in the back. Okay, I'll just take you for riding it. There's the Range Rover key, foot on the brake, click start. Gear selector comes out of the tunnel there. Just turn that down a sec. Right, let's go. Let me go, get the heated seats on, and It's a bit wild out here today. It was very, very misty or foggy, one of the two, and the sea's there, and I am absolutely covered in salty water, I suppose. It's the last time I felt like this, I was on a whale watching trip in Monterey, and a whale, the surface not too far from the boat, blew out, and about 30 seconds later everybody got covered in this kind of fishy salty spray, which wasn't too pleasant. It was a lovely day, but that was the worst bit about it. So that's just how I feel at the moment. Not too good. Anyway, the good thing is that this car is it's automatic. We've got paddle shift on the steering wheel, electric seats. Let's just get comfortable. Lumbar support there as well. So get down. That's about it. Height and reach adjustable multifunction steering wheel. The usual Land Rover, Range Rover cruise control. Dead simple. One switch, it's on. And it's also got speed limiter there. We have got lane departure, which I've got switched off because it's stupid. And let's see what else we got. Power folding door mirrors. We've got the lovely pan roof. Which, if it's too bright, so lovely pan roof. Just press the roller blind there, and it'll come forward. You'll see how it changes, how the whole interior of the vehicle changes really, from being nice, light and airy to not so much. So we'll get that knocked back quickly. Great steering. I've actually been watching some videos on this Discovery over the weekend, or on the Discovery model, because, as I said in the last video, really impressed with them. They drive a bit like a Range Rover, not completely like one. Although I have to say this 2.2 drives, whether it's the weight of the engine or something at the front, drives a little bit, or feels a little bit more substantial than the 2 litre. It's a real good feel, to be honest, a real good drive. I like it, and I certainly like this car. I like the interior. Here we are. We did nickname this corner Death Corner, but I've changed it to Certain Death Corner. I've met some tractors coming the other way, and it's not pleasant, especially when they've got like a big thresher on the back there. Got sat nav, Bluetooth hands-free, Bluetooth audio streaming. We do have a reversing camera. In fact, if I just click that, there you go, you've got cameras, so I can put the reversing camera on. And that's like we were when I was on an Emirates flight. They'd brought out these cameras all over the place. They'd got one underneath and one on top. You could see where you were going in flight, and we were just on the runway, and I don't know, it was a massive bird, whatever it is, but it flew towards the camera. It looked like there's a huge bird going to smash into us. So that's behind you anyway, so you shouldn't get that. So anyway, camera's there. We'll just flip back. Then you've got your eco data. There is also an app which I was going to show you. You plug your phone in, it's Land Rover Connect or something like that. But unfortunately, the previous owner is still registered, so I'm not going to change it, because whoever buys the car, if you want to use the app, you'd have to change it again. So I won't do it. But to be honest, I would like to know myself what the app entails. So perhaps when I get another car that's not been registered, I'll have a go and make a video of it. So electric windows on the side there. You've got your global lock-in. Your switch down there is next to, or your lane departure switch is next to your boot release switch. You've got your terrain response along the bottom here, hill descent switch there, which again I did show you the other day, but it's absolutely fantastic. I'm only going down a road, or I will only be going down a steep road, but actually going down a muddy slope with the hill descent on, it's very, very clever. It's kind of counterintuitive though, because the last thing you want to do when you're on a big steep slope is take your foot off the brake, and you have to, and then the car just controls your descent all the way down, keeping you straight, keeping you at basically walking pace, I would say. But rather brilliant invention. There's the sat nav showing you where we are at the moment. Great suspension on this Discovery. Has a 600mm wading depth, and I think an 8-inch ground clearance. The 6 and 7 seats, fairly comfortable. I didn't want to get in them for a couple of reasons really. One, the boot is full of all my camera stuff, and I would have to get all that out before I could put the seats up. 2, I was freezing to death and it was raining. And 3, I didn't want to get my dirty footprints all over the carpet. So take it from me, again, Land Rover, Range Rover, they make good things, they make them well, and they make them simple. And the seats to pull up, the back seats, I've been in some cars where you've got to go around the back, pull the back up, and then go in the middle, take the seats forward, and then lean in and put the seat squab up. The Land Rover, there's a strap, and you pull the strap, and it comes up, and that's it. And all you have to do then is reach over and pull the headrest up. To put them down, just the same, you pull the strap and then let it fall forward. Very, very simple, and very sturdy as well. I've also been in some cars, or I've tried some cars where you really won't want anybody sitting in the back seat. You know, you wouldn't want your children. The seats are very, very flimsy, attached by flimsy rails that if you pull the seat up too hard, they bend. So I guess what I'm trying to say is you can't really beat Land Rovers. And they drive, in my mind, I have no doubt they drive better than all the other four-wheel drives. They're perhaps no better, but certainly no worse than other things for repairs and things going wrong. The more electrics we get these days, the more things will go wrong. I dread the day 2030. I won't be selling cars, hopefully, but I dread the days when I dread electric cars. We've got 5 GoPros here. It's just taken me well over half an hour to switch them on because there's one wasn't reading the SD card, another one just wouldn't switch on until I took the battery out and put it back in. Another one wouldn't open on the app. I couldn't see the, and these are all, well, these 2 cameras, that one and that one are within 3 months old, and the only one that worked properly and switched on is that one, which is about 4 years old. The later ones, honestly, you can't do anything with them. So that's there's always something wrong with them. There'll be an update and I can't pair them then to my phone. I have to redo it again. And all these problems, I think, will happen to electric cars. Updates. In the old days, the only update you had to do sometimes was if the starter motor stuck and you had to get a big hammer out of the boot and give it a clout, or the fuel pump, perhaps a fuel pump would stick. If you went away on holiday, mechanical fuel pump, it would stick at the top depending on how it finished when you switched the car off. Open the bonnet, get out, crack it, get back in, start it. I mean, just what you do with electric cars, it's beyond me. I feel sorry for people who will have to have an electric car in the future, because I can just see the headaches. As I say, my second Apple iWatch, the face exploded off it. I heard a noise in the middle of the night and I thought somebody was breaking into my house. Couldn't find out what it was, and when I went to put my watch on in the morning, the face had blown off it because the battery had expanded. These GoPros, I've lost count of how many batteries I've had, because the batteries expand so much. If you don't get a new battery, they break the camera and you have to keep checking them, and they really expand. And I'm pretty sure the same technology as the ones in electric cars. So, oh right, hang on a second. So I'm on a steep hill, there's nothing behind me, I can't see anything in front of me. We'll put hill descent on, hill descent control on. There you go. Look, no feet. And it's just this is tarmac, and it's just as good on soggy grass. One of the things that I saw over the weekend was Jeremy Clarkson in the country in a Range Rover. I watched the video, and all the other things trying to get up this hill, your X5s and all just didn't make it, and the Range Rover straight up. Right, I'm going to knock this off now because otherwise it's going to take too long to get down there. So hill descent off. This is what happens when you take your foot off the brake without hill descent. You start accelerating like the clappers. So there we go. It's a lovely car. Yeah. Before I got up here really early. I think I was here about 6:15, and it was just white, just foggy, but blowing a gale as well. So I tried to take a photo. I was outside, and I've just bought a new lens, and it was a fortune, and I don't want to ruin it, of course. So I got my umbrella out of the boot, put my umbrella up, and I nearly took off. So I decided to sit and wait instead. Right, sorry, back to the car. So this almond leather upholstery, perforated leather, heated seats, air conditioning or climate control. Actually, I'm just going to knock those heated seats off now because it's just getting a bit warm. There, we can put that in sport if we want. Press down, over to sport. We can use these paddles to change down or up on the right, like so. You'll never need them. Put it in drive. It'll change gear far better than you can. It even changes gear better than I can. Electronic parking brake there. I'll just show you this steering wheel, the height and reach. If I can find it. There we go. So height and reach there. Down. On the side here. There you go. That brings up your menu in the centre. Speedo on the left. Rev counter on the right. We're just approaching another rather dangerous corner here. With a bit of luck, if you take your time, you can see what's coming from over there. But there's a few people use this like a racetrack. Your heated front screen, great feature. High pressure headlamp wash. Very comfortable car. And this is a lovely example. We've got carpet mats. They're trimmed in the almond to match the seats. So nice contrast there. Front central armrest. In the front central armrest there is a power socket, and there is also a USB in and an auxiliary in. And also space to put some stuff. Actually, I know what else there is, which seeing as I'm like 100 foot up and there's a big drop down that way, I'll probably wait till I stop. I could try the hill descent down there, see? I think you probably need a parachute, not a hill descent. Indicators on the left there, wipers on the right. He'd have just been coming just a bit further. She'd have been coming just a little bit quicker. I could have pulled in there, but Murphy's Law. I'm going to learn from a mistake. I'm going to pull up here, and that just gives me a chance to just do this, because it's amazing. Yeah, not many people know about that. There's a secret compartment just under there. You press that button and that opens up. Well, you'd be amazed what you find in there. Usually things that cause rattles. So anyway, I'll finish the test drive there. Absolutely lovely car. I would say that, in my opinion, Land Rover and Range Rover, class leading. The Discovery's always been something special, to be fair. If somebody really wanted a workhorse, then it was a Discovery, especially with the 7 seats. Mostly you see farmers in Discoveries, not Range Rovers. And lovely car. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.